Grand Rising Heathens. Grand Rise. Just dropped the young king off. Scoot no. Bust some food. I can bust some Mizzou. So we cracked the case, ladies and gentlemen. We know what this all about, y'all. It's a money thing, y'all. It's a money power move going on out here, y'all. You see, George Soros been backing them Democrats for years, y'all. But we knew that. That's all we gotta do is follow the money trail, right? Follow the money trail. That's why I said, us YouTubers, when we put our mind together, instead of being into the foolishness, gossiping, or that celebrity gossip bullshit, and we come together and we can focus on this goddamn Democratic Party to see what the fuck is going on in the world. They trying to change everything over. What the fuck is going on? We can investigate that shit. Cause we YouTubers, we go deep when we go deep into the rabbit hole when we start doing that research. So like I said, y'all, it's a big distraction, y'all. It's a big distraction. It's a bigger picture, y'all. It's a bigger pictures, ladies and gentlemen. And the money trail leads back to the Soros, right? George Soros, we know about that old bastard, old senile bastard. Him and Joe Biden, good friends, right? He kind of, Joe Biden did admit, you know what I mean? In the video I uploaded about the Soros, he was following that dude, yeah. That's why we end up in turmoil, right? All this transgender shit and all that, the Soros is into that shit, y'all. Shit, and like I said, they put batteries in our own people's back. The Jasmine Crockett's, the Roland Martins, the Steve Harveys, these house niggas, y'all that we know. You understand me? And like I said, they probably had private parties, Soros parties, like the Diddley parties and all that shit. You think Alex Soros wasn't at the Diddley party, y'all? The Diddler party? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. What they trying to do? What they trying to force on our kids, y'all? This shit was coming from the Soros. They was running the show. The Soros was running the show. We thought Biden was the motherfucking running the show. Shit. It was George Soros running the show. And then he just turned the sun on because he only got a couple minutes to live, right? Ladies and gentlemen, George Soros only got a couple minutes to live, ladies and gentlemen. He transferred all this power to his son, Alex Soros, who's more radical than George Soros. And we all know they fucking Hitler worshippers. Hitler worshippers, yeah? These Hitler worshippers, yeah? And y'all talking about Elon Musk throwing up Hitler and all that, but yet y'all following Hitler. Y'all following Hitler. Hitler is funding y'all niggas. Shit, we done revealed that shit. We took the mask off the devil, goddammit. The boogeyman, as y'all would say. Hold on, peoples. Let me run up in here. We back, peoples. Let's be out, y'all. Like I said, y'all, Soros, they done took over the Democratic Party. They've been in charge for a long time, y'all, of that Democratic Party. The Soros. We know about George Soros. Now we know about Alex, the son, who visited the White House 14 times in 2021. He's been to the White House 14 times, ladies and gentlemen. What do that tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen? Who's running the White House? Who was running the White House when Joe Biden was alive? But Joe Biden admires who, ladies and gentlemen? George Soros. Right? Hold on, y'all. All right, we back, y'all. I gotta yeah, y'all. So we already know what it is. We followed the money trail. We came up with the Soros. The Soros been funding the Democratic Party for a long motherfucking time, y'all. Know what I mean? We riding around in the motherfucking mystery machine. They pulled the veil back. And when they pull the veil back, what they say? George Soros? And his other partner, his son, Alex Soros? Ladies and gentlemen, follow the money trail. You see all them coon ass house niggas. You know what I mean? I mean the Nancy Pelosi's to the Chuck Schumers to the your boy that pulled the bell. Kamala Harris. All them mofos was caught, y'all. We know who's funding them, y'all. We know exactly who funding these motherfucking devils. Right? And we all know Soros is a traitor to his own race. Right? Right? He's a traitor to his own race, y'all. He punished the Jew. He helped punish the Jews, y'all. He a Jew, but yet he act like he was a Christian boy. And somebody adopted him. And he was a traitor to his own race, y'all. Shoot over here real quick, y'all. Shoot the Walmart real quick. Is it still on? Yeah, we still on. Still on it, partner. Yeah, y'all, we done pulled the veil back. We know who's who, what they part of, who's out here. Got them putting batteries in them niggas' back. Putting batteries in them niggas' back. We know who they are, y'all. Who they being funded by, y'all. Motherfucker spent, the Soros spent $5.7 million on the Democratic Party. And they still lost. And y'all asked where the funding came from. The funding was coming from George Soros, y'all. You know what I mean? It's a fact. The facts is up. And I know a lot of y'all still say, oh, he don't know what he talking about. Because you part of the go along, get along gang at that point. Right? We see the play. We see the playbook, y'all. It's wide open, y'all. It's wide the fuck open, y'all. So when I get into YouTube, I told y'all ain't dealing with the average, man. Y'all ain't dealing with the average. I could have been part of those. The way I'm cracking the case on you niggas. You understand me? You house niggas. And like I said, they ain't all my peoples. But we know the ones, y'all. We done pulled the veil back off these motherfuckers, y'all. Who they tap dancing for. You understand me? Who they in the bed with. They call Elon Musk Hitler. I mean, he throwing up the Nazis' hands gestures. But yet, we caught Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, who else? Hillary Clinton, and it was the other hag that threw up the Hitler sign too. But we ain't get no feedback from that. It's just that when allegedly Elon Musk threw it up, it was, oh, he's Hitler. But yet, y'all gave a gold medal of honor to Hitler, god damn it, and Hillary Clinton. God damn it. We got the facts. We got the videos up. We got the facts. Y'all motherfuckers is hypocrites, man. That's why we don't believe nothing you people say. We can't. And if you still going along with the get along, you's a fool. God damn it. You're a motherfucking fool. Dancing to their music. You understand me? Dancing to some rhetoric that don't even make sense. Ladies and gentlemen, don't even make sense. But you come to your peoples and you got facts and proof that they in line with the devil, and they still won't believe you. They still are shunning you. But following their self to their own demise. The blind lead the blind. They all end up in the ditch. I just keep telling you. But we know who the players are. We know George Soros was running America for the last 4 years. They kept saying, if Joe Biden is incompetent of running a country, who's running the country? And we all know George Soros can't run a country. He's incapable too of running a country. This man like 94 years old. He was around when the dinosaurs was just about to be extended. You understand me? Check. And Joe Biden. You know what I mean? Joe Biden. Oh man, we done cracked the case on these jokers, y'all. That's who been running the White House. And so, if George Soros and Joe Biden was having the pens contests in the White House, that means they gave all power to his son Alex, who visited the White House 14 times. Ladies and gentlemen, facts are up. So, and then they pushing all this LGBTQ shit. I told y'all, George Soros and all these devils that been exposed, god damn it, walking y'all to your own demise. If he was a traitor to his own race, god damn it, what you think he care about y'all? He don't care nothing about y'all. This man was a traitor to his own race. God damn it. Fuck George Soros and fuck Alex Soros. God damn it. And fuck whoever don't like what I'm saying. How about that? God damn it, y'all follow devils, man, to your own fucking demise. This man's fucking known to work alongside of Hitler cronies, but yet it's no backlash on that. But yet Elon and Trump is the most hated man in America. Donald Trump was Hitler at one point. Now Elon Musk Hitler. Come on, man. Motherfuckers is sad. Anybody, like they say, anybody that call names and all that fuck shit is guilty of what they say, ladies and gentlemen. We was taught that shit, y'all. Just like they tell you, if a motherfucker hit you, hit him the fuck back. And when you hit him the fuck back, make sure it count. You understand me? So they pick and choose, y'all. They pick and choose their battles, because we clearly see George Soros fighting alongside the Hitler cronies as a Nazi. God damn it. As a Nazi. In his son. God damn it. Birds of a feather flock together. Ain't that what y'all said? God damn it. Yeah, we know who y'all are, man. We know what y'all about. We know why y'all out here burning up these Tesla dealers. We know who putting batteries in y'all back to do it. We know what it is. Donald Trump done hooked up with the richest man on the planet. George Soros, he got a couple of dollars. It's like a battle of dollars, ladies and gentlemen. It's a battle of dollars. Right about that. Money make the world go round, ladies and gentlemen. If you got enough money, you can control the world. You hear me? Alright, we back, y'all. That ain't happening. So I'm gonna shoot down Delaware. We're in Eddystone, ladies and gentlemen. Here, I'm gonna shoot the Delaware from here, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we know who been running the Democratic Party for ages, y'all. Centuries. Past that truck. Hell with that. Motherfucker had me. Is he coming this way? Nah. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the peoples that been running the Democratic Party for the last 4 years, well, shit. When Obama was in there. So figure 12 years. 12 years, ladies and gentlemen. Soros been running the Democratic Party. You understand me? Check. Everybody always wondered who was running the Democratic Party. Then we know. We see it, y'all. The facts are there, y'all. I'm probably like the meddling kids, right? That meddling man. That meddling man. He don't know what he talking about. I told y'all who say that. What Negroes say that. Negroes that's getting them crummies. Crummies from the cronies. That's why they mad, y'all. They trying to push that George Soros agenda. You know what I mean? Because like I said, y'all, they mess with a bunch of them mooks, y'all. George Soros love them mooks. And his son Alex was turned out by the Jasmine Crockett's and all them hood rat tricks. You understand me? His dad loved transgenders, right? Because that's the agenda they pushing. And his son was turned out by Jasmine Crockett and the rest of them flunkies, right? They was at the Diddy parties. You think Alex SOROS wasn't at the Diddy parties, ladies and gentlemen? He might have been the one that funded that shit, y'all. You understand me? Check. That's why these niggas are so much jumping out the window for this Democratic plantation, because they really know Alex SOROS was the one looking out for them niggas. You understand me? They probably had him all at the Diddy parties with the Diddy oil, all that shit. But this shit they not telling us. You understand me, peoples? Common sense, y'all. Pay attention to what's going on. These motherfucking niggas out here capping so hard for this Democratic Party, and I was wondering why. Now I see why. Alex SOROS. You understand me? He's 37, 38 years old. You know how them black chicks think. You understand me? Probably talking to him like shit. You understand me? Probably got him wide open. You understand me? And they think they can do and say what they want out here to the American people because they think George Soros running the world or running the country. And he don't. He's the devil himself, ladies and gentlemen. He's the devil himself. And just like I said, Fauci, what Fauci and Soros have in common, goddammit? They devils. You understand me? Fauci experimented on a whole goddamn country, goddammit, and you niggas don't even realize what happened. But I get it. All this was coming from the left. They was the ones promoting you'll lose your job if you don't line up and take that jab. And then we all did the research, and the video was up that Soros is invested into vaccines. Ladies and gentlemen, he is heavily invested into vaccines. So during that time, and they was lining them niggas up, selling them out. Them same house niggas that's in the bed with George Soros, ladies and gentlemen. Shit, we put this shit together. You understand me? Like I said, I could have been part of Doge, nigga, the way I put this shit together. But take a little bit of common sense and a little bit of paying attention on what's going on in the real world. You see what I'm saying? I ain't caught up in the celebrity gossip. You understand me? Because there's bigger things going on in the world that we need to pay attention to, y'all. I kept saying that shit, y'all. But shit, the case is cracked. And Soros is heavily invested into vaccines, right? That's why the Democratic Party was pushing that agenda on the American people. That was coming from Soros, ladies and gentlemen, George Soros, if not Alex Soros. I'm giving y'all this information. Free. Free, goddammit. Free. Yup. I told you I get my degree from the universe, the Most High. You understand me? That's who give me my knowledge of understanding of you devils. And that's all y'all are. Heavily funded by another devil. You understand me? Birds of a feather flock together, goddammit. And I'm gonna stand on that. Because as far as what I've been saying out this motherfucker, the Democratic Party been selling the American people out like crazy. And if George Soros was a traitor to his own race, goddammit, they damn sure don't give a fuck about the American people, especially niggas. And only why they gonna show a little love to them niggas, because them niggas is invested into Satan. Them fucking Diddy parties and all that devil activity, right? These niggas. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, not all my peoples, but y'all know the ones I'm talking about. If the shoe fit, wear it, goddammit. I said that yesterday, and I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna stand on that. Goddammit, if the shoe fit, wear it. Y'all know who I'm talking to and who I'm talking about. The devil was all right now. He's your friend because he's funding you. And you don't even know it. They said George Soros was the evilest person on the planet. And then they took it back and said it was this other dude from Hitler organization who killed hundreds of people, right? The same way. Oh man, this shit is crazy. This shit deep, y'all. We done ran into the rabbit hole, goddammit, and we down up in that motherfucker. And we ain't coming out that motherfucker no time soon, goddammit. We turning over everything, goddammit. For those who's not aware of what's going on in the real world and who's running the world. Because we all know Joe Biden wasn't running the world, right? It was George Soros / his son, Alex Soros, who visited the White House 14 times, ladies and gentlemen. Over 14 times in 2021. See? A little bit of dollars, you can change the world, right? Is this bitch America for sale? Huh? Y'all, they got a price on this bitch. America, it's a price on this bitch. Huh? You gotta have money to control the world? That's showing you that this bitch is a prostitute. She's for sale. God damn it. She's for sale, God damn it. That's prostitution. In America, been selling her goddamn soul to these Hitler-looking motherfuckers for years. Y'all talking about Hitler. Y'all talking about Hitler. But Joe Biden gave a gold medal to Hitler. George Soros. The video, the facts is up. But y'all call President Trump Hitler? Something wrong with y'all motherfuckers, man. I told y'all, when they say look left, look right. God damn it. When they tell y'all to look left, look right, I told y'all that. Look right for the right information that we done ran the chorus, y'all. All this leading back to Albert Pike and all this devil activity, y'all. It's all tying together, y'all. I tied it all together for y'all. That's why I put the videos up like that on the channel. I told y'all we do a little teaching over here. We talk our shit every now and then. You know what I mean? But majority what we doing, we over here teaching to wake the younger generation up and give them opportunity not to follow the same footsteps our ancestors did. That overcome shit. We have a dream, march shit. That shit don't work. None of them shits work. They never did work. You understand me? Because the same motherfuckers that was promoting it was taking crumbs off the plate from the devil. God damn it. Make it make sense, y'all. They calling Trump Hitler, but yet they taking crumbs off the plate from Hitler. I guess whoever feeds you the most, huh? Whoever feeds you the best, huh? And like I said, black folks just love to party and bullshit. And guess what? The Soros figured that out. We throw a little house party for these niggas. We throw a little baby oil in there with these niggas. We throw some transgenders in there with them niggas. That'd be alright. Understand me? That'd be just fine. Sad. Very, very sad. These the motherfuckers y'all depend on. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. It's been exposed that George Soros, the evilest motherfucker on the planet, was running this country, y'all, for the last 4 years. We seen it live and direct. I got the videos up. Now I'm talking my shit now. You understand me? Now I'm talking my shit now. So now we in Marcus Hook, ladies and gentlemen. We in Marcus Hook. And we live and direct. And we got our foot on the Dixiecrat neck. Because we exposed all the satanic, Luciferian worshiping that they do and who they follow. Right? A traitor to his own race. One of the evilest men on the planet. Who's funding Antifa, BLM, George Floyd riots, mass destruction of America is coming from the Soros. Ladies and gentlemen. See? You see how we cracked the case, y'all? See that? I got my degree from the universe, the Most High. They say, how he able to piece this together like that? You understand me? This man could have been the president the way he pieces things together. Exactly. God damn it. Take a little common sense, that's it. But, you know, when you brainwash the hoodwink and led astray by your own